2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Anytime you take on a player like Brooke Henderson, you want to bring your best here, Rich. That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
He's in a share of third place. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one's left of the green.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Lining up from around 160 yards. Oh, that was pure. And he's down there. You got to read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Currently 1 under for the round. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the fourth.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, just missed. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Just didn't drop. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied for 5th place. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey. All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
This putt is for a share of 2nd.
Starts off on a good line.
And this one is for his par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Rich, the 3M Open reinstated on tour here at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. It used to have some Champions Tour events being played here, but now the tour in general is here, and it really is a great opportunity for any new player to sort of announce themselves to the world.
It is. There's not a lot of history at this event, being at this venue at TPC Twin Cities. Brand new, about 3 years ago now. But it is an opportunity, as the field isn't historically as strong as some of the other tour events, for a young player, somebody new to the game, to get their first win and hopefully propel their career to greater heights. In saying that, though, Minnesota, Minneapolis is such a golf-rich town. I mean, the major championships at Hazeltine, especially the 2002 PGA Championship won by, moi, of course. It's a great golfing city, Luke. I mean, it truly is outstanding. The fans come out, and they're just so into it. They're behind it. They love it. And the players, when we get here, you know that you're in for a fun week because everybody in this city really seems to get behind this tournament.
I love your walk down memory lane, Beeman. You're absolutely entitled to it. And back to the course with the live action. Second shot here on the 7th. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
It was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Out of the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Yeah, that was a safe play. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Playing within their comfort zone there. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Looking good. For the par. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Currently a couple under for the round. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Playing from around 160 yards. He's 2 shots back. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one is all over it.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She got one back on that last hole. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. This looks good. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th ridge, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Yikes!
This putt coming up is for birdie. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Here's Brooke Henderson. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Rich the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Going with the hybrid. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Ooh, that almost went down. Ooh, a 9-foot chance here.
Got to try and save the par here.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Just one off the lead after that hole. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 14th.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And this putt to move into a share of first place.
A big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That's heading for the fairway. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently tied for top spot. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 6 under for the event. And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
Oh, well played. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. They get a little ground draw here. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And that will take him to 8 under. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Going with a 3-wood here. That could play. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
All right, let's keep the focus here. That's a PGA Tour title to add to the list. Your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Now, thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Could roll into the rough on this one. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
We're 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Putting for a par here. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently tied for 10th. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Looking better.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Currently 1 under for the day. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
They've decided to club up.
Well struck. 13 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And down it goes.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
The par 5 fourth is a monster. 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. An opportunity for a birdie here. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
The par 4 6th, Rich. Plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. It sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the 2nd shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Going with the 8-iron here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently in 4th place.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Looking really good, this one. Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. And let's have another look at that one.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops, as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And that will take him to 6 under. Currently in 1st position. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just delay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this. Putting for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
9 feet to the cup. Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
This one from about 160 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This one's for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Yeah, nicely holed. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Well, she's got that 4th place spot now.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Needs this one to kick right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, what a super shot. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently in 4th place.
Okay, time to return to the action. Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
I don't mind the look of this. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
All right, you'll make it the next time. And that should secure the par on this one. And now that finds him in 1st place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Choosing the 9-iron here. And he's hit that inside the range.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Oh, terrific. What an effort. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, you're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
From around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Ooh. All right, 1 down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. Well, that's it. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old... Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.